Guys, I think you know what time it is. It is such a beautiful fucking day today. So I figured, why in the fuck not be outside and record the shit? Oh, someone's calling me. Yellow.
What's up?
Why is your hair all blue?
Because I'm dyeing it again.
What? Hell yeah.
Look at it. My face is greasy.
Mm-hmm.
There's Vaseline.
Oh, I see it.
I need it to be darker.
You need it to be darker than that?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh. Yup, making a little YouTube video thing.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. You're chilling. I don't really care. All right, well, hey, I'm going to get back to this YouTube video thing. You have so much fun with your hair, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, she's so sweet. Where the fuck was I? So in the last couple of videos that I have posted, I've been indicating for you guys just to ask me questions, because one thing I want to do as an individual artist and someone who's trying to come up in the world is I want to connect with you guys. I've got enough questions that are going to fill up the shit out of this YouTube video, so be prepared. Oh, shit. All right, let's get into it. Question numero uno. Alex Cruz, he asked me, do I have a record player and any vinyl records? I'm gonna be honest with you, I've always been more of a Bluetooth kind of guy. I've never felt like the need to have a vinyl player, but does it look cool as like decoration and would I like one? Fuck yeah. But I would love to have one. So Alex, if you're feeling generous, I can send you my Cash App and you could just hit me up. Just saying. Coming from Ryan, out of all your songs, what's the smash hit right now? Fuck! That's such a hard question because I'm like biased to all of my songs. I think they all sound good, but that's just me. The smash hit right now. So I'll go ahead and just find one that's released that I think is really amazing. Oh yeah, I would definitely say this one. It's called Right Now. Right Now, Right Now. I dropped it last summer, and long story short, my mom, she's always been into like techno music and like that dubstep. I kind of made it for her because we were always on the boat, and that's what she would blare was the techno and the dancing and all that kind of jazzy jazz. Living as in you're in the moment right now, and I feel like there was no better representation. And honestly, I love the song. It's, in my opinion, probably one of the most underrated ones I got out there. Unreleased, I definitely would say any and all the songs on fucking my upcoming album are gonna be panty soaking. It's gonna have you throbbing, swear to God. Of all the songs you've made unreleased or in the process of making, which one do you think will be it, or when do you think you'll make that smash hit? I use FL Studio. I feel like all the YouTube tutorials and, you know, all the things you need to learn as an artist, you know, trying to do on your own, you gotta watch those kind of things. I have learned so much in the last 2 years, but in the last 4 months or so, I would definitely say I'm at the like top notch level. I feel like everything I'm doing, I'm always going for the idea I'm thinking of when I'm making the song, freestyling it or whatever, or when it comes to ad-libs or the harmonies behind the lyrics. I truly go head over heels for everything, seriously. I'm trying to think of a song that like I've done the most on. Sad news, it will not be on the album, but I will be dropping it like a month or two right after. I'm actually really fucking pumped for you guys to hear that one as well. But I gotta focus on the album, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Why don't you make as many hard songs anymore? What the fuck? Well, okay, honestly, I would definitely say I've grown more into the pop, hip-hop feel of music. I feel like rap has kind of changed in its own way. I kind of fell in love with the Juice WRLD pop of rap and singing, and that's probably why I don't make as like hard music that much anymore, is because, I don't know, I just don't feel like the shit that I would be doing is what people like to hear nowadays, I guess. Also, let me include, because this is actually a real fact as well, whenever I would make hard songs and whenever I would freestyle with my buddies, they would always hype me up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, whenever you see somebody mean like shaking their head and they're mean mugging, you're like, oh shit, I'm killing it, like fuck. And then you keep going and like the anticipation just starts to build. And like, oh fuck yeah, you're going in. When I see that, when I feel that like emotion, when I feel that coming from them, I'm like, bro, I'm cooking. And whenever I make songs, I'm usually by myself, so I don't get any of that kind of feeling when I'm not around them. So that also plays a big role. If I had like some homies over and, you know, I'm rapping and I see them in the corner of my eye, just, you know, it's gonna give me more energy and I'm gonna kill absolutely any beat, hard beat at least for sure. I felt like that was something you should know, because that is so truth. Like whenever I get big in the world and I get famous or whatever, I'm gonna be in the studio, I'm gonna have my boys and shit with me, and I guarantee you I'm gonna make more harder songs in the future. Next question. Red Bull, he asked me, where do you see yourself in 10 years and what's one major goal you want to check off your life list? In 10 years, shit, that's a long fucking time. I see myself living in a fat mansion with a basketball court and a fat ass fucking pool in my house. Say what? Yup. That's right. I hope to have like a fucking girlfriend. I hope to have shit, maybe even a kid. That'd be awesome. I feel like I would truly just be a great father. 10 years, hopefully fucking rocking out on stages, doing what I love and still making music and, you know, still cooking on the court here and there, you know? I don't know. I guess you can say have my shit together, but in like the highest fashion fucking ever. And the major goal that I want to check off my life list, the only life goal that really came to my head when I thought of that was really having people and fans and my friends and family all in one setting, whether if it was like a concert or a fucking festival, but singing my song to me. I could only imagine what the fuck that feels like. Could you imagine? Oh my God, that would be sex. That shit would be so much better than sex. That's the American dream for me. Danimals, have you always wanted to make music? If not, when was the moment you knew music was something you wanted to do? I always wanted to be a superhero, but clearly that shit isn't real, so I couldn't really do that, you know? I definitely would say I was born to be a basketball player. Like, basketball was the only thing I enjoyed, the only thing I ever did when I wanted to clear my mind. If I was bored, go in the front yard, put a basketball in a fucking Walmart bag, get a better handle. Fucking, I would practice shooting left-handed because I'm right-handed, and clearly I'm better with my right and not with my left. Basketball was definitely my first goal. I wanted to make the NBA. And shit, to be honest with you, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world or I'm the best in fucking Oklahoma. I'm not trying to sound cocky or like the shit, but I would definitely say I'm up there. I remember from 6th grade to fucking freshman year, sophomore year of high school, my grandma would pick me up from Jackie Cooper Gym in Yukon, Oklahoma every day around 7 or 8, and school would end at like 2:40, something like that, and I would take the bus straight to the gym every day after school. I'm not gonna lie to you. In high school, I don't know, I got nervous when it came to being around other players and being in front of my coach and trying to memorize plays and stuff like that. I just felt like it was all too much for me. I don't know, I thought too far into depth, and it got to my overthinking. But yeah, I would definitely say basketball was the first love, my first choice, and what I wanted to do forever. But that changed, so I'll still fucking cook absolutely anybody. Shit. Moving on. When was the moment you knew music was something you wanted to do? I'd definitely say in high school, everybody had their thing. It was like a group thing. Like you had the football guys, basketball guys, track guys. You never had anybody stand out for them having their own thing. And with me, I've always wanted to kind of like be different, be in my own category of shit that I like to do and shit that I'm good at. Nobody at my school was really making music except for this one guy. His name was Fisher. For the people in Oklahoma, Yukon, if y'all know who I'm talking about, he started, and I was like, bro, that's so fucking cool. That's so fire. Like, I've always wanted to do it. Like, how did you do it? He told me what software to download, what to do. Shout out Fisher, you're a fucking dog for helping me. He definitely put my foot in the door, and I appreciate that shit. That's for sure. Because truly, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and look where I'm at today, brother. As soon as I started rapping, I liked it. Was I good at it? Fuck no, I was fucking garbage. I was trash. I was ass when I started, but I definitely knew it was something I could progress at and get better at, and nobody did it. So I just figured, why not get better at it and pursue it? Yeah, hopefully that answered that question. That was a long ass answer. Dylan said, do you actually freestyle your songs? I think I stopped writing for the most part in 2020, 2021. Whenever I want to go further into depth and fucking meaning, as if I'm telling a story from start to end, telling the chapters, I do write occasionally. It's just fucking rare that I do. I just find it easier to freestyle and truly speak what I'm going through in that exact moment or what thought I'm thinking in that exact process of time. Moving on, next question. Kyla asked me, are all of your songs about a particular girl or how does that work? Ooh, that's a complex kind of fucking question. Shit. So whenever I do make songs about girls, whether if it's a sad feel, an uplifting feel, or whatever it might be, I would definitely say each song varies on girls. I know that sounds terrible. Hopefully I don't lose you right here. I remember certain scenarios in my head and how I felt at the time and how I might still feel at the time, and I will indicate what she put me through in that moment, say what was on my mind or say what is on my mind now. I hope that makes sense, or in that aspect at least, but not every song is about the same girl. All right, next question. Kaylin, besides music, what do you love to do? I love to be outside. I genuinely love hearing nature, and I love spending time with my fucking family. I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of like learned that I don't really have a lot of friends, which is cool. Like, I ain't tripping about it. I'd rather lose them now. That way, when I get big, I know who my real friends are. I love being around a good environment. I love good energy. I still hoop, you know, like once or twice a week. Basketball has just kind of always been my thing. I love it. I bet you guys didn't know this about me. I love to scrapbook. Scrapbooking is my shit. I literally have 2 binders like that thick, full of like pictures and memories and bracelets from certain concerts and, you know, receipts from certain days that I thought were cool to keep. I have like a Polaroid book. Like, I do all that kind of scrapbooking and all that good shit. It's like one of my favorite things to do, to be honest. I've always loved to play games. I don't really do it anymore. I don't know why, but I just started picking up fucking Fortnite again. It's fucking stupid. I still think I'm the shit. So if y'all want to play, let me know. I love being in the water. I love to swim, be on the boat, ride Sea-Doos, blare my fucking songs across the lake. I love fishing. Fishing is my shit. I love to fish. I love to fucking eat. I eat a lot, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I would definitely say anything behind the editing field, whether if it's making music videos or editing, you know, Instagram reels to full-sized YouTube videos, adding effects, transitions. Like, I love doing all kinds of editing. I really feel like I've gotten better at that over the last couple of years. Now I'm just kind of spitballing. I can tell you one thing that I fucking hate to do: driving. Driving sucks straight fucking cock. God, I fucking hate driving. Fuck that. Goddamn, just the thought of it pisses me off. I also hate the dentist. The dentist really fucking sucks. They put hammers and fucking wrenches and 9-inch nails in your fucking mouth and tell you, hold on, stay still. Fuck you. All right, next question. Jared, he said, where do you get your motivation to work hard? You know, the first thing that came to my mind reading that, me and my dad were so close and grew such a bond, and whenever he needed something, I was always kind of his right-hand man. So there's really nobody else he'd prefer to do work with if he has me in his corner, if that makes sense. Whenever my dad did shit, he did it to perfection of the perfection. Like, if he noticed something was off by the look or a glance or even a feel or a thought of it, he would go back and fucking fix it until that bitch was 177,462% good. I'm not even fucking with you. And, you know, watching that kind of taught me and indicated me in the direction of never giving up on something that could be perfected at its finest. I feel like a lot of people out there in the world don't want to perfect their craft or perfect whatever it is they're doing. But my dad definitely put me in his corner and showed me the ropes and showed me how to do all that. So props to him, you know, shout out Dad, love you. Coming from Elijah, my buddy Yue, what do you think of the most while making music? What gives you the lyrics? So whenever I hear a beat, I think of it as my muse. I think of it as a puzzle, but doesn't have all the complete pieces. I'm the pieces that I need to put in to fill the thing. So let's just say, like, the first 5 to 10 seconds of any beat that I ever play, that is usually the feeling that I'm going for. So I just searched up a Juice WRLD beat just so I can catch a feel for it. Like, when I heard that one, I think of like a story. I think of a chance that I had with a girl, but I blew it because I wanted better. So knowing that, I would just, you know, freestyle whatever comes to my mind, shit that I've gone through, of course. That's like literally the best way to explain it. Elijah, that was a great fucking question. I hope that made sense to you. Yeah, that's all I got. Whew. Shit, that was hard to explain. Kendall, what's your end goal? Ooh, to be successful in music, to be honest with you. You know, just to hop in the studio at any given time with a producer that's making beats and recording, you know, me at all times. That's honestly the end goal. Shit, I truly feel like I can make a fucking album in one day, man. Like, I love making music. It's my fucking shit, dude. I would definitely say that's like the end goal for me. That's like what I want to do. Shay said, I am a fan, yes, but why should we all listen to your music? God damn it, Shay, that's good. If I'm being so fucking honest and if I'm being so fucking truthful, I don't think there's a single soul that I know is doing it as hard as I am. I don't think no one is grinding, putting in the work, and taking time out of their fucking day to push their dream as hard as I am. I've done absolutely everything you can think of. And the fact that I'm doing more than I thought I would with promoting and advertising myself and staying true to color, you know, being who I am as, you know, Averin, Lil Ave. There's that small percentage of people in the world who actually dedicate their heart and will to something truly, in all aspects. And I definitely think I'm one of those people. Music is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and genuinely that's what puts a smile on my face when I wake up and when I go to sleep. Sean, how did making music come to be, and what was it like? Well, I think of when I was younger. I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and I was still hooping at the time, but clearly, you know, I'm fucking like 12, 11, 10, however old I was, and I was not good at it. But my like step uncle, he loved to freestyle. His name was Nick. He'd be like, hey, you know, well, come in this living room real quick. Let me turn on a beat on the TV. You know, he played, you know, 90s beats because he grew up with like Tupac, you know, Biggie, and all them guys, and he'd always play the retro beats. And honestly, I feel like you can freestyle easier on those. That's just my opinion. You can create so many flows and get shit like that. Maybe that's why, you know, I'm good at those, is because I started them when I was young. But he always freestyled, and I'd always hop in. He was always better than me, but when you're me and you're trying to be a winner and be better than the person that you're doing it with, I was like, man, fuck this. I don't want to be better. You know, I started doing it on my own time. And then I clearly, you know, wasn't good. I'm in 5th or 6th grade, but it started building over the years. It turned from a joke into something that I thought I could be good at. But then among the horizon, I just started getting better and eventually got better than him. And that's when I picked up the mic. Was in high school, like I said, and it was my freshman or sophomore year, probably my freshman year. Yeah, what was it like though? It was hell of an experience. From it being a joke, not thinking anything of it, to being something you love to do. And that's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy how it works. I could not sing worth a shit back in the fucking day. Now I'm walking around the fucking house making chicken nuggets and singing my fucking lungs out, but it sounds good. It's pretty cool to think about, to be honest with you. I know it sounds stupid, but I even bring it up to my friends. I'm like, dude, isn't it fucking crazy? Like, I started from nothing with the music idea. Like, I didn't know how to do any of that shit. And now I'm like doing absolutely more than anybody else is, you know, my age, and fucking grinding like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't made it yet, so I'm doing all the work now. So it's pretty cool to think about. Hell yeah. Yeah, Sean, good question. Danimals asked another question. What's your ethnicity or race, if you don't mind me asking? I'm Russian as fuck. I'm super native. If you saw my legs, it would make sense. I have like no hair on my fucking legs. You know, I'll fucking show you right now. No legs. No legs. No fucking hair. Russian, native, Hispanic, and black. No, I'm just kidding. White. I am white. Living proof. Usually people ask me if I'm mixed or if I'm fucking Hispanic, because all the curl in my fucking hair. Moving on. Ryan, what's something you mentally struggle with? Anxiety is a bitch, if I'm being honest. Like, it really sucks. Being an overthinker as well, man. It's no fun. When you put those two together, it's a fucking combo off the McDonald's menu, man. It fucking sucks. But yeah, next question. Air code file X E. Or hopefully I said that right. Do you ever plan on gaming? Maybe moving to Twitch or other platforms? Gaming, nah, not really, if I'm being honest. I don't play games ever. Like, I played my first game of 2K25 the other day, literally less than a week ago, and we quit at halftime because I was low-key cooking, if I'm being honest. Still got it. Moving to Twitch or other platforms, you know, that'd be something I consider. Like, maybe if I was higher up in the music side of things, I would definitely consider moving to Twitch so I can like stream it and be live with it. I don't know, it's just not something I'm really in the mindset of pursuing at the moment. I'm more dialed in on just, you know, pursuing the music as hard as I can and anything along those lines. So yeah, but maybe one day I would like to do it. I think that'd be awesome. Blake, what's your backup plan if music doesn't work? Blake, I do not have a backup plan. Music is the only plan that I got. Music is my start to finish. Shelby, how many songs do you usually make a week, and how long does each song usually take? Before all of this, the videos and the editing and the album, I would definitely say probably like 15 songs a week, maybe 10 on a bad week. And how long does each song usually take? Probably like 2 hours at most, but definitely an hour. Anyways, but yeah, moving on. Hayden, what was the best performance you've ever had? For the ones that don't know, I did a freestyle at Trippie Redd's concert, and that was like a big deal for like a week. You know, I kept quiet because I was trying to be as humble as I could be or whatever, but I definitely felt famous for like a straight week after. I had like, I think 2,000 ads the next day after I freestyled at Trippie Redd. I was posted on everyone's story. I felt famous, if I'm being honest. It felt so cool. Like, before I left the concert, I got back in the crowd and everyone was taking pictures, taking videos of me and stuff like that. I felt really good. It was honestly just a dream. Believe it or not, like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it was at the time I had actually thought about giving up on music. You know, I was like kind of accepting it, you know, day by day, because nothing was really happening. Everybody was kind of taking me as a joke. It was almost like God was like, Avron, this is what your future will look like if you keep grinding. let me show you a piece of what it tastes like. And then magic happened, and I got my couple minutes of fame, and it felt good for a week. And ever since then, I've just had no reason or anything like that to give up. So I'm gonna keep fucking going. It's taking forever. Fuck. But yeah, moving on. Molly, if you were able to work with 3 artists, alive or dead, who would you pick? Oh, well, I think we all know who number 1 is. Juice WRLD. All girls are the same. I'd probably say Drake. Drake's up there too. I've just always listened to Drake. Oh, Justin Bieber, man. That'd be a dream. Since Juice is passed, you know, R.I.P. Justin Bieber would be the one artist I would kill to work with. Like, I've listened to him ever since Baby came out. I remember being in 2nd grade and that shit came out. Yeah, definitely Justin Bieber. Connie, do you sing in the shower? And if so, what songs? You know, yeah, I sing in the shower. Recently, I'm trying to do everything I can to avoid listening to my songs, because genuinely, I listen to my songs on repeat, like, all the fucking time. On the way to the gym, on the way to fishing, on the way to my grandma's after she just got done making some steak. It don't matter the fucking day and time. I always listen to my music. But recently, I've been kind of like stretch out my genre a little bit. And when I say stretching out my genre, I've been listening to indie. I've been listening to like chill pop, I guess you can say, which is like less bass and more sounds that like chill your brain out and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of Morgan Wallen too. I'm excited for his album. Comes out on the 17th. I'm pumped. Missy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You ruining my shit, you little horn dog. All right, go, shoot. Fly away. What is the best advice you've ever been given? You know, my boy Delonte had a talk with me a while ago, and he said he doesn't usually pay attention to anyone out there our age that's trying to pursue something, because usually it's all talk and they're not really about it. But he gave me like a 30-minute talk in a fucking bar, and he was like, Abram, bro, like, what you have you don't see every day, and like, bro, the only one that's pushing themselves to be better is you. And like, I noticed that. I know we don't talk or say shit. The work and shit that you do doesn't ever go unnoticed. Like, I see it, all my buddies see it, I play your shit. You know, shout out Delonte, bro. You're a dog for that. Like, I won't forget that. My grandma was also really good with advice as well. She's always telling me to pursue my dreams and, you know, not care what anyone thinks. And next question. Kaylin, what is one message you would give to anyone, including your fans? This is the part where I create the hardest quote of all time. The only thing I can fucking think of, if there's something that you love and that your heart desires so dearly, don't let that negativity, the bad perspectives, anyone that's judgmental get to you. Because at the end of the day, if it's something you love to do, there's no reason why you should stop. Just keep going. Like, I've been doing this shit for 7 years now. If the light's green, keep going. Don't let nobody try putting a stop sign in front of you. No shit. Oh shit. Excuse that. If you stuck through this video, you're amazing. I love you. Air high five. Bring it in. But other than that, guys, you guys have a wonderful day, and keep going. Keep going. I will talk to y'all later. Cheers to that.